Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us here today. We are very excited to be a part of this year's regional case study, as we truly see a great potential in all of you here today, and those who will be joining us, of course, from other parts of Croatia, hopefully. We joined the regional case study because we truly believe that this is a great opportunity for students to step outside their usual environment, their usual classrooms, and make at least cognitively a step forward towards hopefully their first office maybe. So before we move to presenting who we are and what we do, I would of course introduce myself and my colleague. So my name is Martina Antonelic and I am a junior HR specialist in Convergent Media Group, Croatia, and this is my colleague Alice.
Hi all, my name is Alice Moljan and I work as an assistant project manager. Currently I am supporting different kind of localization processes and projects such as TVC localizations, iVideo, such known as YouTube, banners, key visuals and many others. Before we represent you our case study, we would like to say something about our company. So 15 years ago, with a mission to serve multinational companies who needed to globally create, deploy and manage diverse digital assets, our CEO, Rob Anderson, started it with a mission to be full-service digital agency. By that said, from our 5 main offices, we deliver solutions to all regions of the world.
Yes, so we currently employ around 150 people, and in our Pula office now we have 75 people working full-time. Actually, our office in Pula is not our head office. Our head office is located in Moscow, Russia. And besides these 2 offices, we also have another office in Nizhny Novgorod, which is another city in Russia where all our tech guys are located, so programmers and developers. Besides these offices, we have representatives all around the globe, such as New York, Dubai, Kiev, and so on.
Okay, so here is a short preview of our services, the services that we are most proud of. So we have here digital strategy and creative, which will be also part of this case study. We have digital production, we have e-commerce, social media, and digital innovations. Of course, all of these services are offered on global scale, such as global scale solutions. Here we have a short preview of CMG numbers that we are proud of. We didn't want to bother you with too much information and too much detail. So behind our company, we have more than 15 years of successful global delivery. We have delivered more than 10,000 projects on more than 64 markets. We are supporting more than 15 languages and world-known dialects. We have served more than 100 brands. All of this we are doing with 100% in-house talent, so we are not outsourcing, and all of this made us first centralized digital scale agency.
Okay, so I will not ask the question that's on the slide because I really suppose that all of you have heard of the brands that are listed above. I would like to engage you now, and please raise your hands, all of you who have used at least one product that's mentioned on the slide.
We will join.
We will join, yes. Okay, at least 2. Great, at least 3?
Also.
Okay, ladies probably, because you know. Okay, these are actually all the brands that we work on. And now I will move to a bonus question for all of you. So do you know to which big corporation all of these brands belong to? Anyone? What's the name of the company? P&G, yes, that's right. So P&G, that stands for Procter & Gamble, is our biggest client. And besides these brands that are listed, we also work on other brands, so such as Aussie, Head & Shoulders, Herbal Essences, Pampers, and so on. P&G, what's interesting, it's the world's biggest advertising spender. That means that just last year they have spent $8.3 billion just on marketing.
So as Martina already said, P&G indeed is our biggest client. Our partnership started 15 years ago, first with smaller projects, then led to the bigger ones we are currently managing. So for P&G, we are delivering across 6 continents, 54 markets, and more than 15 languages. All of this wouldn't be possible if we didn't nourish our 6 fundamental values, which is excellence, proactivity, flexibility, teamwork, growth and development, and confidence of expert knowledge. All of this is, of course, welcome in your cases to provide us with these steps, with excellence, with proactivity. You are working as a team, so we are very happy to be part of this and to offer you a case that will include our values into it.
Okay. Oh, some minor, ignore. Okay, so probably you're wondering, so what does CMG offer to students? And we are really proud to say that CMG is being recognized as a student-friendly organization. What that means is that we are offering flexible working hours to students because we truly believe and support the belief that your academic how to say, not experience, but yeah, I mean your academics should be actually your priority. Of course, we also offer both full-time and part-time students possibility of paid internships. And if you, through those internships, if you show skills, knowledge, excellence, like willingness to learn, you will of course be given an opportunity for unemployment after your graduation. By joining CMG, you will have endless opportunities for your growth, not only through promotions, but to the personal growth of your knowledge. Because we have a knowledge sharing culture where on almost everyday basis we organize trainings, presentations that are held both externally by other companies that we outsource and internally from your mentors, supervisors, and other colleagues who create trainings for the whole group to grow. And of course, by working in a digital agency, you will be surrounded with the latest technology, so you will be working with the latest softwares, the latest programs, the latest trends that will all be shared to you by our professionals who work in our company. And to make all of this seems a little bit closer to you, I would like to introduce several of our students who are currently working here. And also this will show you how we offer different possibilities for you as students. So the first one is Alessandra, who actually joined us 1 month ago, and she's working as an assistant project manager. She is a part-time student, and she's finishing her studies for business informatics here in Pula. Another great example is Patricia Vezic, who is actually a full-time student, so she is still finishing her studies of graphic and media technology in Ljubljana. And since she is a full-time student, she is an intern here in our company. Patrick, on the other hand, is a great example of someone who started as a full-time student as an intern in CMG, and he switched on being a part-time student, but since he showed I mean, he really excelled in all the tasks that were given to him, so of course he was offered an employment contract. Another great example is actually standing here beside me today, and that's Alice. Alice also started as an intern in CMG, and after successfully graduating from her studies, she was offered also a regular working contract in CMG. So CMG now has 4 full-time students, 6 part-time students, and 4 recent graduates that finished their studies in the last 6 months or so. I would like also to point out that we don't, so you don't have to graduate from IT, you don't have to graduate from marketing. We actually have students and people from different backgrounds who finished English language, psychology, philosophy, and all other, economy. So don't be, everyone is invited to join both this case study and CMG in general. Okay, so let's move to the more interesting part, that is our case study.
This case study will be based on SK2 brand, which is a prestige beauty brand owned by P&G, and it's launched in the 1980s in Japan. Before I tell you more about the case study, I would like to tell you a story about the brand and where the idea for the brand came from. So in 1970s, scientists in Japan were looking for a natural ingredient that will be a secret key to their crystal clear skin. So they were researching, and by accident, when they were observing workers in sake bravery, they noticed that older workers had wrinkled faces, but their arms were beautiful, and their arms were smooth, and their skin was young. So they then jumped to a conclusion, over 350 studies they went through, that in yeast fermentation process that is used for sake production, they decided, they found out that this secret key is actually part of natural yeast. So all of these can now be found under the brand name SK2, which is marketed as a premium skincare solution in Asia, Australia, Europe, North and South America. So why is this interesting to P&G? In 2011, SK2 earned its spot among P&G billion-dollar brands by improving lives of millions of women. And it's currently sold in 10 markets in Asia-Pacific region, Spain, United Kingdom, and United States, in-store and online. However, P&G would like to expand their market share in Europe and conquer a new market, and they have decided that the perfect time for launch such a campaign will be Christmas time, which leads us to directions for this case study. So what we expect from you is to choose an European market where SK2 is not launched yet and which you want to conquer. We give you full freedom here to choose each market you want. Then you will analyze chosen market by following points such as PAST analysis, competitive environment, and SWOT analysis. At the third phase, you will identify final consumer and their purchasing power, needs, and habits. If you want and you find it necessary, you can conduct a market research. And at the end, you will propose a digital strategy by choosing advertising channels through which you will introduce a new brand product, which is SK2. You will propose 1 year-long digital strategy and choose a realistic budget to cover it. All details regarding the brand history, brand logo, details about the case can be downloaded on this link here that will be shared with all of you, and it's public. And here are some additional advices. We would like you to deliver a solution in PPT form. You can support it with Word documents if needed, but it's not necessary. And there is no limit, minimal or maximal, for the number of pages. You would submit your ideas in English. And if you were wondering why we are presenting in English, it's because our day-to-day communication, all of our internal processes, our documents, and trainings are held also on English. Last but not least, be open-minded. You can choose whatever visual adaptation tool you want to create visual previews for the digital content you have chosen. You can use Photoshop, you can use Illustrator, you can use every tool that you find convenient for this case. Also, Martina and I will be more than happy to answer all of your questions and support you during this research. So please address all your questions to our emails. We can jump on a call. We can call you on Skype if you're not here. So whatever suits for you, it will be suitable for us.
Okay, so of course we didn't forget to mention what we are offering for participants. So for the winning team, we are offering 2,500 kuna prize. But all of you who managed to impress us with your solutions, we will of course be offering a paid internship possibility when you go through the regular recruitment process as well. I would also like to point out that no matter if you're the winning team or not, this will surely be a very interesting and valuable experience for you all, because you will step and dig deeper into the sphere of digital marketing, which is for sure going to soon be the new and only era of marketing. So, and that's it from Convergent Media Group. And thank you, and good luck on your case studies.
Thank you.